Welcome back to the messy garage where we're moving into a messy garage. I'm gonna clean all that out. But before I do, or while I do better, I caught this on sale at Harbor Freight. So it's normally $149 or $159, I believe. And it was on sale for $99, which was enough for me because I'm gonna need it. So I'm gonna actually not unbox it. I'm sure there's a video unboxing it, but looks pretty tidy. And once we're up, I'll give you a quick review. My first thought is they are not skimping on weight anyway, because that booger is very beefy. I also have to say, I'm not sure how someone's wife's paper curtains got chosen for the lining, but it's not boring. I guess I'm gonna read the instructions. All right, maybe this is an unboxing. Just as a note, the instructions don't tell you so, but you have to extend this top to put the springs in there. Now, that's thanks to my how to make a peanut butter sandwich training in college in my comms class. But anyway, it should tell you to extend the thing. Maybe I'm just dim. It took me a second. But anyway, pull this up so you can put the spring in. I will also note it says 5 lock washers. Those are not lock washers. Now I have something that just happens to be in this house. We're not even moved in yet, but I guess I'll use those. So I'm gonna go nuts to the little brass guys and just use those for the bottom. Or top, I should say. But anyway. All right, another update. I'm doing this solo. So to keep the spring down, I'm doing this kind of vertically. I'm just putting these kind of reverse to how they should be to hold it while I do the other 3, and then I'll flip them. Just a thought. Another learning. The bolts themselves aren't probably enough to catch on this sort of semi-solid base, the weight. So I'm gonna put the lock washer on the head side of the bolt, which isn't great, but it'll do. There's a cosmetic cover anyway. So flat washers need to be down. Yeah, I decided to switch gears. I don't think the lock washer is going to do all that much on the top. Maybe it'll help. So I decided to put the last 2 with the lock washers with the nut here. This ain't going to move around really all that much. So I'm sure it's overkill anyway. But we continue. Harbor Freight video would be complete without the meme tool. I'm just going to use that to tighten those, along with my little O'Reilly's super short sockets. These are the Power Torque 1/4 inch guys that I have in another video somewhere. But 10 millimeter fittingly. All right, it says these are 1/2 inch by 31 millimeters, which is a little funny. But my 15 millimeter ratchet wouldn't even fit on it, and I don't have my wrenches here or any other wrenches here. So what I used was my water pump pliers from Knipex, the Cobras, and my little Snap-on guy that did quite well as a wrench. So anyway, it didn't have to be super tight anyway. 8 millimeters for these guys. Okay. All right, I'm a little tool limited, but this goes to the flat of the shaft. It's the set screw, but boy, I really want more than a Phillips screwdriver on it. It's a 12 millimeter socket. I'm gonna get out the extension and really see if I can give that a little bit of a crank, because boy, do I not want this fan blade to come off. Yeah, I was able to get a lot of crank out of that thing with the extension and the socket. So 12 mil, and obviously this is not the ideal tool, but it's the one I had, and boy, this is why I love the meme tool. Or the Icon indexed bit ratchet, or whatever the heck it is. It is always something that seems to save my butt. But anyway, that I would not use that Phillips. I would get a 12 millimeter and crank it on there real good so that your fan doesn't come off. All right, so one last note. When you power it up the first time, or you plug it in, I should say, the first time, just be aware that chain may have already been pulled. Mine was on high. So definitely assume it's going to be on as soon as you plug it in. a little loud.
All right, just a quick one. That's low.
Does put out a lot of air, and that's what I'm caring about most of the time when I want something like this. But anyway, on to the day. And I guess, I don't know, right now we're messy, but it's someone else's messy. But anyway, you stay messy, because I'm going to stay messy. See ya.